Alright, back making videos. Alright, I don't know how much of my face you can see, so yeah, we'll just deal with that. So I'm on a new phone, so essentially a new camera, and I just been feeling like I want to make a video, so I decided I'd try something really quick. And again, because I don't play these too often, you guys will be learning these as I learn them, or relearn them. So today I've got Agricola, all creatures big and small, with the expansion. I forget what it's called, but oh, I have the top of the box up there. It's well, it's just more buildings, big and small. So I think it came with extra anime meeples, maybe not. The resources stayed the same, and of course it came with more meeples, or sorry, more buildings, advanced buildings. So let's get the basic game out, and then maybe I'll go over the buildings. I actually think this is a really good two-player game. I heard the Agricola card game kind of sucked. Not kinda, it sucked. That's what a lot of people said. I have not played it, so I can't give a definitive comment on that. But I like this. I actually traded is I use that term loosely because it was with my brother, and so since we share our game collections, I mean, technically the ownership has changed, but we're still going to share games, so it doesn't really matter who owns it because we just borrow whatever. But I exchanged. I got what's the name of the game? I can't remember. It's a card game, Rail Yard or something like that. And it was a neat game, but I thought it was a little bit too simplistic. Two-player game with limited replay value. My brother was pretty much done with Agricola here, wasn't getting a whole lot of play, and I don't know, I like the meeples. You get cows, you get horses, sheep, and oinkers, pigs. Excuse me for my runny nose. So I'm going to go ahead and separate these. They don't really need separating. I mean, yeah. Last time I played this, we just whatever we needed, we picked it out. Me and another person. So you got these custom anime meeples, and these were before Meeple Source had like tons of like different custom meeples. I mean, but I think they made, well, Agricola has these, and you can get more from them. So the sheep there. With the pigs. I wouldn't call this exactly like a pocket game, but it really is a pretty small game. Small footprint. Well, small box. Not really a small footprint. It does take up a significant amount of space to play. Well, if you're going to separate everything, it will. You can see some of the cows are different colors. The stain is like a different shade, but generally the same. Horses. Oh, let's see this. Set these aside. And then you have the multiplier chits. Oops, I can't hang on to anything. So multiply times 4. I will be playing both sides, a couple of rounds. We'll see how that goes. You guys have seen how my 2 rounds of games have gone. Sheep multipliers, some horses, cows, pigs. Only one, huh? What's this? Coal, wheat. Oh, there's a sheep one. So I guess the sheep are going to be the most common. We got wood. Wow, really? Not very much. I wonder. Hope I'm not missing anything. And of course, I gotta see what's in the camera view. Oh yeah. So So you're probably getting my chin. Or my mouth or something. Okay. So, we have these things. Let's put these up here. You probably won't be able to see them, but you don't need to. They're just multiplier chits. Okay. And then these. I should probably go blow my nose or something. I'll do that in a second. So this is a game of just who can have the most animals, who can breed the most animals. In how was it? Like 8 rounds, I think. Let's see. So these are the coal discs, and then we have wood here, and wheat, or food, I guess. Not much wheat. Action tokens for blue player. Action tokens for red player. It's a worker placement game. And then, let's see, I have to see. Setup. Set up. Oh, right there, right in the front. Each player gets 9 borders, or like fence pieces, which are these, and then the remaining dictate the rounds of the game. So 3, 6, 9 for blue, 3, 6, 9 for red, and yep, and then 8 spares. Set these aside. Okay. We have expansion lots. This is a double. Ooh. Oh no, this is a starting lot. You get a cottage. These are the advanced buildings, expansions. So here are the expansion slots for your farm. So you can add on either side, just as long as the borders match. So that you got the road here, and then you have forest. Because I guess the neighbors don't want to see each other. So, I mean, essentially you could like put them up against each other, I guess. You could be neighbors like that. I've never done that before, but that works. Yeah. Trees match. Oops. Yeah, I could do that exactly. Alright, so that works for this game setup. Here's the main board. Actually, let's set this aside here. Once those are gone, they're gone. So we can set these here on this side. Blue player. Fence pieces. I'll try to be random, I guess. Not really random. So set this up. Okay, so each game begins with, or each round, you got an animal that this will get, or a resource. In this case, is wheat. And then these are the different places you can place your action tokens to gather that kind of resource. And then you see the animals in parentheses. So every round, if no one has taken the sheep or the pig here, or the sheep here, then they gain another one. But the horses and the cattle and the pigs that are not in the parentheses, they don't multiply. So let's start off sheep and pig, sheep and horse, pig and cow, and you have sheep and wheat. Okay, let's see. Oh, you get a first player token here. I guess one's the farmer dude, one's the farmer lady. It's double-sided. So you have the farmhand, and then you have the lady on the other side, the maid, whatever. So whoever is the active player, player one, will get this. Each player has an opportunity to gather the resources, it looks like, the main ones. Or one person can grab two, I think. So each person will take turns. This is for wood. Oh, right. One's better than the other, so obviously if you go first. So place one here. You will get the first player token, and you will get one wood resource. You place over here, you just get 3 wood. Over here it's 1 coal. Over here it's 2 coal. Over here, pay 1 wood for a fence piece or a border piece. Over here, you'll get 2 fence pieces plus unlimited. You can do this as many times as you want. Is pay 2 coal for a fence piece. That was, I don't know if I mentioned this is unlimited also. So for every wood that you trade in, you get 1 fence piece. You place there. Over here, you can get 1 of each of the resources. I think it's supposedly unlimited. So if you run out of wheat, you just grab something else that you have to count for wheat. We get the multipliers here, but only 1. But since the game is over when all these extra 8 fence pieces are gone, then, I mean, someone could hog all those up and buy them up and finish the game real fast. Over here, you get 1 fence piece, and you may expand on either side of your farm. Only enclosed pieces are count. So, I mean, even though you expand to a place, if you don't have enough fence pieces to close it up, then your animals aren't really going to count. They'll just run away. So, over here, you get 1 per action. You can purchase a stall, looks like, for 3 coal and 1 wheat. What is that? I don't know what that shed is called. Oh, it's a trough. It's a feeding trough. So, if you place here, you get 1 feeding trough, and then also, if you want to get additional ones, you pay 3 wood for a trough. Over here, you can upgrade stalls to stables for either 5 wood or 5 coal, and you can do that as many times as you want for as many stalls as you have. And then over here, you may pick up a special building. I think there's 2 spaces here. And that's it. I mean, you're gathering resources, you're building buildings, and they have the special buildings, expansion ones. So let's see. You know what? I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, I just realized I should be using my my pebble to be starting and stopping the video. I don't know if it still works though. I mean, that was back in the days of the original pebble. This is the pebble time, so I don't know if anyone's kept up that app. Anyways, I've got 15 minutes left, so everybody starts with a cottage, which is enclosed, gets no points. I think it gets 1 point, but otherwise has no value. It's just a starting point. It's enclosed already. Then you can build off of it, like this. There. So that's 4 sides all together because you're using the wall of the building. And you can use any other building as a additional wall. Now we get 10 feeding troughs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. Half timbered house, open stable, shelter, and storage building are the 4 default special buildings. Let's see. I don't know if they're multiples or what. It says to lay out the 4 of them. So here's a stall. Storage, right? Shelter. Farmwell is not one of them. And what's the other one? Open stables. There they are. Open stables. And they sit out next to each other. So I don't know, I guess we could do this here to go along with the main board. These are the blue players' fence pieces. I'll just move them off the board just to make more room. Open stables and a stall. Oh, okay, so these are double-sided. Oh, not those. Stalls are. You can upgrade to stables by flipping it over. No, those are the only ones. Okay. Oh, there we go. More stalls. Let's see, double-sided suckers. So I think some buildings have a crow on the back. And I think those are the expansion ones. Let's see. Nope, they all have crows on the back. So, my bad. So those aren't the expansion ones. I think a lot of the expansion ones had 0 value though. Okay. And this was, oh, there's some more stalls. Alright. I feel like playing post-human. That's in the car though. I'll have to run out and get that. Okay. So, probably got 10 minutes left. So this is the setup. I'll make 2 videos. So I set it up. Sorry, that's my dryer. I set it up, and then we'll get to playing in the next video. So, 4 farm trains, 10. Bean troughs. There are 4 here. 2, 3. There's actually 5 farm extensions. I wonder if one came with the expansion. 4 stall tiles. Wait. Half timbered house. Oh, open stable, shelter, and storage building. And the stalls sit somewhere else. Okay, so I'm missing. Let's see, open stable, shelter, storage building. And the half timbered house. I'm missing that. Half timbered house. None of those. Insemination center. Where is it? Joinery. There it is. Half timbered house. Oh, see, there's no crow in the back. Those must be the starting tiles in. It's double-sided. Yeah, the starting ones have no crows in the back. Okay. So that. Then the 4 farm expansions, 10 feeding troughs, and 4 stall tiles off to the side. We'll just leave the stall tiles up with these 4 special buildings, just because they're here. There's room. Okay, and that's it. That's the setup. We have everything separated. Got the board set up. Gather up the resources as needed. Active player, I think. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I was going to leave this out, but actually that's kind of important. Score pad. I could probably just get an app for that, but of course I'm using my phone to record. Oh, I do have my other phone. My Note 3, my old phone. That's not being used as anything other than extra. Okay. Maybe I'll make 3 videos. So I'll probably go do the rules review or overview. I mean, it's not a big rule book, right? So I might as well just go through. Here's this handy dandy guide to is one of these money? Wonder how gold is. Oh, I guess it's just the gold that's on the building. Anyways, here's a nice chart on the side of the box, and it looks like it's on all 4 sides of the box, bottom. So you can calculate how many points you get for a certain amount of animals, or how much gold you get, and whatnot. So, nice little shortcut. Yeah. So that's the setup. This is the score pad, but I'm gonna go grab an app for it and get my other phone. And I'll run through the rules because there are some specifics that are important, and I'm probably going to forget to go over them, or I'll probably have to look them up anyways. So I'm gonna stop the video here. Then we'll get started with the rules overview.